VC, Greg from Three Dimensions of Music. Greetings. Putting a video out tonight to show some CDs that I had bought from the Goodwill store. I had been hitting at some of my comments that I've been leaving out there for Steve Carlson and Steve Bender, the Zonk Man, two of my favorite Steves for sure. I had bought a lot of 36 CDs from Goodwill. I had never bought that many in my life. I just happened to walk in there and there was a box on the floor with all these CDs in it. I hadn't been put on the shelf yet, I guess. They just brought them in. And it looked like somebody had dropped off a collection, their private collection. And I kept picking up CDs and pulling them out and saying, boy, I like this, I like this. And there was some nice gems in there. Some you might not think so great, but I was going to show them to you. I don't have any vinyl tonight. Getting a ring in my ear. I don't have any vinyl tonight, so if you don't want to see CDs, but it is music, it's a lot of the music I don't have in my collection. Some I made reaches for, blind, what's that called, a blind try, stab in the dark. But I'm going to show them to you real quick. I won't be too long because there's a lot of them, about 36 of them. This one was the first one I got, Neil Young, Decade. I've seen Stoner from Stoner Stash Box. I think he got this in vinyl, which was pretty cool, but I was lucky to get this in CDs. So that's Neil Young, Decade. Next one is a double CD. It's called Rock. It's a compilation of different artists. The Train Kept a Rollin'. It's a double CD. I think it's a double, or is it a triple? I think it's two. Columbia Rock, and then you got Epic Rock. And some of the artists on here real quick is Bob Dylan, the Byrds, the Yardbirds, Moby Grape, Big Brother and the Holding Company, a lot of these, from the 60s and 70s. Santana, Black Magic Woman, Sly and the Family Stone, Frankenstein, Edgar Winter Group. I mean, a lot of great songs on there. I couldn't pass it up. $2. It's coming home with me, as Art, the vinyl, North Carolina vinyl picker would say. This one was a real steal. It's a still sealed Doors double CD. I have a lot of Doors. I don't have this one though. Doors is one of my favorite groups, but it's a sealed one, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I got a sealed Johnny Cash a while back too, a box set. So I got a couple nice finds. There's another one that was sealed that was in a box. Kid Rock, Live Trucker. Now I don't have any Kid Rock in my collection. I haven't opened this up yet. But you guys can let me know what you think about Kid Rock. I know it's kind of like rap, but you can let me know what you think about that one. Kid Rock. Now those were the ones that were sealed, some of them. Widespread Panic, I showed this once before. This is a Widespread Panic with the Dirty Dozen Brass Band. It's a live show, really, really nice CD. Widespread Panic. I'm not going to wax eloquent on a lot of these groups because there's so much here, but I think a lot of you guys have heard a lot of these. Los Lobos, Colossal Head. I have some Los Lobos in my collection, vinyl and CDs. This one I did not have. It's kind of cool. Los Lobos is another group that I like. Next one, the London Howlin' Wolf Sessions. Now this guy, whoever dropped it off, it's quite a collection, a lot of different varied genres in the collection. So this is the London Howlin' Wolf Sessions. Eric Clapton, Steve Winwood, Bill Wyman, and Charlie Watts were in on this CD. It's under Chess. Okay. So whoever this was, I liked his taste, his or hers. Another Neil Young, Unplugged, which is pretty cool. I like these Unplugged albums. Not sure what, I didn't do my research, but I did listen to a lot of these and they really sound good. But that's a Neil Young. There he is, Unplugged. Okay, next one. A Jerry Garcia acoustic band, a live set, almost acoustic it's called. I think I showed this one before too. Shout out to Rod the Happy Hippie. These are some of his favorites. This is a Jerry Garcia band too. I believe it's a 3 CD set. They were all there, which is kind of amazing for Goodwill. But I got there in time. It even has the pull out, which is cool. Jerry Garcia Band. Let's see. Wilkins Theater, Keene College, February 1980. Pretty cool. All right, next one. And this one I listened to. It's not as white as it used to be, I'm sure, but this is the Grateful Dead. Great American Music Hall in, where was this at? Farrell Street. I'm not sure where it was at, but I think when they came out with the album, what was it? Oh, Jesus, I forget. It's one from the Vault. But they did this concert right after they made golly, I'm getting a Blues for Allah. Blues for Allah. They come out with Blues for Allah, and then this was like the first concert they did with those songs from Blues for Allah, or some of them anyways. Great, great jam CD. Love it very much. Next one is a group I've really learned to like a lot of harmonica, a lot of great Blues Traveler. Straight On Till the Morning. This one I didn't have, but I have so many others, and I think I might have a double of this, but I'm not sure. Or no, I saw one and I didn't buy it because I knew I had this one. That's what it was. Okay, next one. This is a double. Kiko from Los Lobos. I'm saving this for a friend over in Latrobe. I'll see if he wants it. This is a great, great CD. Great, great music. Los Lobos, Kiko. I like it very much. And I wasn't going to leave it behind, as Art the Vinyl Picker would say. Kenny Wayne Shepherd Band, also a double, I believe. I just love Kenny Wayne Shepherd. I couldn't leave it behind. This one's called Trouble Is. He is a blues guitarist. It's been around for quite a while. Kind of like in the vein of Stevie Ray Vaughan, a little bit, but not exactly, of course. But he's still around and still cooking and still doing concerts. Kenny Wayne Shepherd. Okay, next one. And a lot of you guys probably know this. I've heard of them. Oasis. This is my first dip into Oasis. I think this is What's the Story, Morning Glory. I've listened to this. It's some of the songs I recognize. What's the Story, Morning Glory, Oasis. Next one. This was pretty cool. Bo Diddley, A Man Amongst Men. And this is with Johnny Johnson, Keith Richards, Richie Sambora, Jimmy Vaughn, Johnny Guitar Watson, and Ron Wood. So that's quite a lineup for this Bo Diddley CD. Again, all these CDs were in the jewel cases. I was so happy to see all this. Let's see, next one. Shout out to 94, 96 Tall, Richard. 20 years of Jethro Tull. Now, Stoner showed this too. He got it as a gift, I think, from somebody, maybe a VCLT, as vinyl, which is really cool. And I think it was sealed, if I remember right. But this is a great CD, a lot of great songs on it. Goes from the early days back right up to the current days. Roger Waters, Amused to Death. I do have this on vinyl, I will confess, but for $2, it's great to have a CD that plays all the way through. You don't have to get up and turn over the record. And I dig Roger Waters. Amused to Death is a great, great listen for sure. So that's another one. And next one I hope you're hanging with. First one I have in my collection, John Hyatt, Hyatt Live. I haven't listened to this yet. This is at Budokan. Hyatt Live at Budokan. So I'm going to dig into this in short order. You guys can let me know what you think if you've heard this particular concert. I love live performances. So I was lucky to get a lot of live stuff in this collection. Next one called The Family Values Tour 1999. Now this is a compilation, of course, but it's a concert. I wouldn't say a compilation because all these groups were at this concert and they were doing something for probably charity. But I'll roll off some of the bands that were on here, and this is pretty much Limp Bizkit, Primus, which I love Primus. I've just been getting into them a lot. Stained, Korn, I love Korn. Let's see, Filter, Limp Bizkit, Korn again, Primus again, Filter again, Limp Bizkit. So it looked like Limp Bizkit was the main, but it's a live jam. Great, great CD. All right, the next one, Miles Davis, Highlights from the Plugged Nickel. I've got a few Miles Davis CDs, so this adding to them. A couple vinyl, but I don't have a lot of Miles Davis because they're hard to find, and especially in good condition. But this one was part of that package. Highlights from the Plugged Nickel. The next one, Miles Davis, Live Around the World, July 25th, 1988. Another good CD. There's a picture of Miles on the CD. Again, these were all one haul, which cost me about, all these CDs, I think about $30, $28, if I remember right. Well, no, $60 because it was 36. So a little over $60, yeah, and I don't normally do that because it was $2 a disc. Johnny Winter Anthology. There's the song list. This is Johnny Winter. Any kind of anthology compilation is from the beginning to the current. There's most current anyways. Johnny Winter Anthology. Next one, The Best of Pete Townsend. Couldn't pass it up. I love Pete Townsend. I just bought his RSD release. It's great on vinyl. Not much to the CD. But what's great about these I cleaned all these CDs up. Whenever I buy CDs, I do the same thing with them as I do with vinyl. I take them all out of the cases. I wash them with Dawn dishwashing liquid and clean them off and buff them out. And I clean all the cases with alcohol. This is Little Feat, Shake Me Up. Shout out to Jeff up in Canada. He's a big Little Feat fan, so am I. So this adds, I picked up practically a full Little Feat collection of CDs from somebody at a flea market. I was really lucky. It was about 6 or 7 Little Feat CDs. Plus, I had a lot of live stuff already. But Little Feat's a favorite band of mine. Let's see. Rolling Stones, Stripped. I'm not sure if you guys have heard this, but it's pretty good. It's a live set, of course. There's so much Rolling Stones out there. I don't know what year this was, but probably a lot of you Stones fans probably have it. Probably in vinyl. AC/DC, I had Back in Black, I think, is the only AC/DC I have in my collection. This guy had a couple of AC/DCs. This one here, which is called Who Made Who? Plain Jane. Next AC/DC that was in here. Oh, that's not AC/DC. Let's see. Oh, come on. Aren't they all together? Probably not. I'll cover it later. Here's an obscure one here. I don't know if you guys have heard of this. Donna the Buffalo. It's a folk, kind of folky psych. Donna the Buffalo. I just took a chance on it. It's pretty good. I kind of like it. Donna the Buffalo. All right, next one. Now I have a lot of Smashing Pumpkins. This is called, I love the name of this, Smashing Pumpkins Greatest Hits, but it's also called Rotten Apples, which is kind of cool. Rotten Apples, all their good songs. Great CD, I love it. Let's see what that looks like. Not much. All right, next one. Some of you guys can let me know about this one. This was a reach, I wasn't sure. Social Distortion. Somewhere Between Heaven and Hell. Whoops. Yeah, so I got to get some new CD cases to fix these up. Social Distortion. Kind of fits the bill, huh? They're punk rocks that are all busted up already. But we'll have to set that aside. I got to find a case for that, baby. Or a top of the case anyway, so it doesn't break off. Oh, here you go. AC/DC. High Voltage. Now, a lot of you AC/DC fans are probably real familiar with these albums or CDs. This will be new to me. I haven't put out much AC/DC on because I have so much to listen to, especially with RSD coming around. All right, so that's that. I mean, all these inserts were in with it and everything, so that was pretty cool. Next one, John Lee Hooker. And, let's see, features Albert Collins, Ry Cooder, Robert Cray, John Hammond, Johnny Johnson, Van Morrison, Keith Richards, Carlos Santana, Johnny Winter. Yeah, it's coming home with me, right, Art? Beautiful, beautiful. John Lee Hooker, that's a good CD, good sounding CD for sure. Another AC/DC right here. Like I said, I filled up some of my collection with AC/DC. Stiff upper lip. Stiff, stiff upper lip. Yeah, AC/DC. Pretty cool. I'm gonna wake up the neighbors. Let's see, a little bit of buckwheat Zydeco. New Orleans type. Pretty good. They use the squeeze box accordion. Buckwheat Zydeco. He has a lot of CDs or vinyl out and stuff like that. I don't see much around very much. My first foray into Zydeco. Okay, Talking Heads, Stop Making Sense. That goes without saying. I have some Talking Heads, but I don't have Stop Making Sense. So that was a no-brainer to pick that up. If I had it in vinyl, I might not have took it. But I didn't have it. The Warlocks. You guys can tell me if you've heard of the Warlocks. Cocaine Blues, here's the song list on them. It's kind of like a spacey CD there. The Warlocks. Next one. Sunvolt. I have a couple of Sunvolt. I believe this is a double. So I'm saving it for my buddy in Latrobe if he wants it. Sunvolt. And this is, I believe, the other Sunvolt. So that one was a double. This one was a new one. Oh, another case I gotta fix. Set that aside. Sunvolt. On deck. Next one. You guys can let me know if you heard of this. The Cult. Looks like I think I picked up a few. Cult first for my collection. This one's called Love. And pretty nondescript. Cult. Here's another Cult. Sonic Temple. Okay. That was kind of cool. And then follow up with The Cult. And a picture of a, looks like a ram. Just called The Cult. So this may be their debut, or close to it. Usually when they do that, they don't name it. The Cult. So I kind of got 3 CDs to start my Cult collection there. And this was pretty cool. Elliot Cruz, this reminded me of him. Picking on the Black Crowes. This is a lot of bluegrass versions of the Black Crow songs. Jealous Again, Hard to Handle, Thorn in My Pride. I mean, a lot of great songs. But the people on here are not the Black Crowes. They are a group of guys that what was like a bluegrass type of feel to it. But pretty good. So that's a shout out to Elliot Cruz. And let's see, I'll keep going here. This was really cool. I like Fish. A lot of people give them a bad rap, but I do like Fish. I like their jams. They're just a nice jam band. I enjoy them. This one's called A Picture of Nectar. I didn't have that, so that was kind of a cool find. I don't see much Fish around here. Next two are two of the same. Or not the same, but the same band. New. I think I have one other Incubus. This is going to have to be a second one. This is called Light Grenades. Yeah, Light Grenades. That's pretty cool. So I haven't gotten through all these as far as listening, as you can see, because they do take a while to listen to. But I'm looking forward to it because I got so many other CDs I want to show you down the road. I've been picking them up like crazy for cheap. This is just my first batch, really. But I'm going to start a series called Mike's Picks because there's a fella out at the flea market I shop at, and he comes from North Carolina and South Carolina. He comes up here and sells at the flea market, and his name's Mike, and he's the nicest guy, and they're always $2. Everything's $2. And I found some great CDs from him. Hey, that covers it for now. I'll come back at you with some vinyl. I got some vinyl from Goodwill too, but I just wanted to show those 36 CDs. If you hung in with me, I appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you like what you see. A lot of this music is right up my alley. A lot of it is, as I said, is a reach, and I'm just looking for new music to see because, you know, you want to try like the Cult and now AC/DC. Everybody knows who they are. I know what they sound like, but I was never into the AC/DC type of music. But now I'm going to be. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and everybody take care and pray for our world. Thanks.